Welcome to season 2 of the Fit to Love podcast show. Hello and welcome to Fit to Love Tasty Tuesdays. All about cooking, all about nutrition, and all about you. Enjoy the show. Today's show brought to you by Youthful Essentials Wrinkle Serum. Turn back the hands of time with an antioxidant-rich, all-natural, eco-friendly serum that you can feel good about. Today's show, lemon walnut green beans. We have back Dr. Meg Haworth to help us make a decadent and gourmet side dish of vegetables. So, how do we get started?
Yay! Oh, this one is so delicious and it's really simple. And it's putting together a lot of, we have omega-3s from the walnuts. It's so good.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
You didn't have enough vegetable sides, right?
Right.
And you can't eat too many vegetables. I always say it should be the main event on your plate. So first you have to prep the beans, and a lot of people don't know necessarily that you really should take off the ends. You can use them right out of the bag, but a lot of times they're rotted a little bit, or so just take off those pieces, and sometimes you can just snap them just like that. My mom used to grow beans, so I spent a lot of hours in my childhood.
So did I. We got them from the garden, and then you snap both ends and snap them in half and put them in the bowl.
Exactly. And you don't have to snap them if you don't want to. It's just really up to you and how you want presentation on the plate, and you want it bite-sized, so it's really a preference thing.
Or nostalgic.
Nostalgic, exactly. I know, it was the one-hand snap.
Ooh. That I can't do. Yeah, not doing that. All right.
So, that's so funny, right?
Yeah, then I just screwed up doing a one-handed snap, because it felt like, some of them are harder than others and they snap easier. That one was like loose and squishy.
That's funny. Well, in terms of convenience, we've gotten a bag of organic green beans from Trader Joe's, and so we just prep them and they're ready to go, and that's a bag worth right there. One of the things we're going to put in this is the garlic infused olive oil, and we talked about that on another recipe.
Yep, the sauteed garlic kale. So if you didn't see that, you want to go back and watch that so that you can understand all the details about what we did and what we're recommending for this.
Yeah. Oh, it's so yummy. And then we've got the walnuts, and what we're going to do is we're going to just take these, because these are whole walnuts, and we're just going to rough chop these.
And does it matter how big the pieces are? Because I know for me, sometimes I would use a food processor, but that would make it a lot smaller and finer. Does it matter? Do you need them bigger, or does it matter?
I like them bigger.
You like them bigger?
Personally, I like them that way.
Okay.
But it's just, it depends on how you like them. If you get them too processed, they're going to be more powdery. And
right.
I would recommend that for this recipe.
Got it. Okay.
Because we're going to be cooking these on the stove. Although we're going to throw these in at the last minute, so they're not going to get
Yeah.
I don't want to kill all the great oils in the walnut. So the other thing we're going to have is lemon and salt and pepper and olive oil, but we're not going to use those until we take it to the stove.
And are we ready to take it to the stove?
We're ready to take it.
Here we go. So before we take the green beans to the stove, I want Meg to explain to us the kind of pan she's using, because I don't have one of these yet.
Yes. Okay, this is an organic pan. It's ceramic. And ceramic is one of the best cooking surfaces that you can use in terms of health. Non-stick pans, oh my gosh, Teflon, not good. They can actually cause what's called the Teflon flu, where people actually get sick from breathing in the fumes from it. So we don't want that.
So organic pans.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to do the green beans.
Yes,
the walnut green beans. All right, so we're going to put this on to about medium high. This pan heats up pretty fast.
Okay.
We're going to put in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit. I don't like to put a whole lot of olive oil in when I saute things. I would rather, I'll show you actually something that I do a little bit later on as we get into the cooking process.
Okay. Coat the pan with the oil?
Coat the pan with the oil. We want it to get shimmery, but we don't want it to get to smoke point, because smoke point will turn it rancid.
Yes.
As I've mentioned before in other videos.
And we did a whole show on oil. What oil am I supposed to use? Season 1. It was a Wellness Wednesday with Jeannie Peters. You can learn all about all different kinds of oils and medium and high heats and the difference between the different oils that we're recommending. So make sure to check out Season 1. What oil am I supposed to use?
Excellent. Yeah. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So we have our green beans all trimmed and ready to go. And we're just going to put it right in the pan. We hear a nice little bit of a sizzle. We want at least a little bit of a sizzle. And I found that tongs are the best way to work with the green beans. I mean, you can flip it around in the pan and toss the coat and all that if you want, but
now, what's the general cook time rule for green beans? Because some people like them harder, some people like them softer. I know, there's that kind of middle point where you can go too much, like asparagus, and then they're soggy, and nobody likes that.
Exactly, and it really is, it's up to you,
okay,
what you want to do. But I'm going to show you a method so you can learn a little bit more about how you can cook it to a little soggier. I don't like to use the word soggy because it's just softer. It's just softer.
Okay.
So I like them snappy, crunchy. That's just how I appreciate the green beans. Now I'm going to add some salt now. You turn to that and some pepper.
And these are our lemon walnut green beans.
Yes.
And so at what point do we add the lemon and the walnuts?
Not until a little bit later.
How long do we think it takes to make the green beans?
The whole process, depending on how soft you want it to be, can take up to about 10 minutes.
Okay.
But we're going to probably do about five or so on it. But I want to show you something though. When you it starts to get a little hot in the pan, and you want to cool your pan down. There's a number of ways you can do it. What I did is I set aside some water to do this with. You can use chicken broth, vegetable broth, wine, whatever you want to kind of cool the pan down a little bit. Okay, so this method, I call it sauce steaming. And if you want your beans to be really soft, then you can put a lot more liquid in and just let it soften. Turn down the heat a little bit. If you want them to stay snappy like I like them, keep the heat up and then just let the flavor of whatever it is you're putting in here just grab onto the bean, make it even better. So that's cooking down pretty well.
And we use water, but Meg also mentioned we could use chicken broth or vegetable broth or wine. I use white wine in this recipe, not red wine.
Exactly. Oh, white wine is so good. I have actually used red wine in this before.
Really?
It's really good.
With the same exact ingredients? Oh, awesome.
Right. So, all right, pretty good on that. We're close to the end. I like to get it all the way down so there's not a whole lot of moisture left because we're going to add more moisture in now with the lemon. So we have 1 lemon. We're coming towards the end of this cooking process.
And so we're going to add the lemon around, like right before we're done?
Yeah,
Okay.
right towards the end of the cooking process.
So again, about between the 5 to 8 minute mark of your cooking process, depending if you want them softer or harder, you'll add the lemon.
All right. And we're going to let that cook down a little bit. We're already up on high here. Okay, so the next to the last thing we're going to add in here is the garlic infusion that we talked about in the sauteed garlicky kale recipe as well.
Garlic infused olive oil.
No, I know, it's ridiculous. Actually, I'm going to use the whole thing. Why not? Because we love this stuff, right?
And if you don't like garlic, then just use regular olive oil at this point, right? Maybe use a little extra lemon if you don't like garlic.
Yeah. See, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so tasty. You're going to love this one. So that's a great recipe. All right. And then the last thing we're going to put in here are the walnuts.
Nice.
So I don't want to cook those walnuts down and lose the lovely oils that are in them or turn them rancid. So
How long do you think you would cook the walnuts?
it's done.
Really?
Yeah.
So about less than a minute.
Yeah.
They basically just heat up a
Kind
little
of
bit.
thrown in at the last. And that's it.
Look at how she does that. I'd have it everything all over the place.
There we go.
That's called a celebrity chef, ladies and gentlemen, with our lemon, walnut, garlicky green beans. The Fit to Love podcast show offers you 6 days a week of helpful content to achieve the happy life you deserve. Movement Mondays and Tasty Tuesdays are weekly videocasts, while Wellness Wednesdays, Thoughtful Thursdays, Freedom Fridays, and Sexy Saturdays are audio-only shows themed every week to address your holistic life and needs. If the show inspired you, we would love for you to share it and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today. Head on over to fittolove.tv for recaps of every show, resources, and to join the community. That's FIT2LOVE.tv. Have a fit and fabulous day.